will slice your throat. We're clipping right through. We're about halfway through these bitches. Coming up next, damn, that shirt's sexy. I just now realized. I don't look at what people wear very often, and he called me out for it. Now I am. He's not only attractive, he's also funny. Put your hands together for Marion Morrison.
Evening. Merry Christmas. Merry belated Christmas. Happy New Year's to everybody. Hopefully we're all starting our New Year's on the right foot. I know mine could have started out a little bit better. I started up in Overton, Nebraska in that snowstorm we had for, what was it, the day before Christmas Eve. Car got started and I finally got home just in time to be stranded with my mom for 3 days in negative 20-degree temperature. After being mauled by my pet cat, so that was great. So January is actually a special month for me. It's a real special month for me because back in 2016, I stopped being a 2 to 3 pack a day smoker in January. So what is it, 2023 now? What is that? Yeah, 2016 to 2020 is 4, what was that, 6 years now? Going on 7 years I quit smoking? I've been drinking. Anyway, somebody to do the math for me. That's what I'm asking the crowd. So yeah, we're looking about 7 years. I've been smoke-free, if you don't count marijuana, but you know, marijuana is healthier than smoking was anyway. Since I started smoking marijuana, the difference between smoking cigarettes and smoking marijuana is I can go on a 14-mile bike ride while smoking marijuana and feel great. I can't do that after 2 packs of cigarettes. You're a little... That's what it's like when you work out after smoking cigarettes, all right? So, and something I didn't realize about myself, and you're not going to realize this about yourself until you do something that changes your system, like quitting smoking, all right? Now, I've always been on the thicker side of things for being 5'8", all right? When I enlisted in the Army, they did not like the fact that 5'8", I was 202 pounds, all right? They made it very clear, by our book, you're obese. And I'm like, but I got a 245-pound bench press. I can run a mile in 5 minutes and 14 seconds. They're like, can you flex your neck? I said, I'm a 5'8", 202 pounds. I got no loose skin to flex at this point, you know? So, but I quit smoking and then all that muscle mass, let me tell you something right now, when you quit smoking, the first thing to go is your muscle mass. It is. I went from having a stripper body to looking like Al Bundy, or maybe Hank Hill, you know, from King of the Hill, you know. You can kind of see that athlete on the inside, you know. Oh, 20 years ago, I bet, yeah, he was an athlete. I kind of started getting that look right there. But the problem was, you know, I started eating a lot, and now I'm not working out, I'm not smoking, and now I'm eating a bag of, like 2.5-pound bag of M&Ms a day. I'm sharing them with raccoons. I live on a farm. So we actually had raccoons that would come in the house. They didn't come in the house, my mom raised them. They would just come walking right up. And you say aw until they get into your tobacco. You come home one day, you see a raccoon in your can of chew going like this. And now you got to deal with a 30-pound animal having nicotine withdrawals. Not as fun as you think it is. But anyway, I realized I might have a problem with binge eating when I started polishing off packs of Chips Ahoy and a gallon of milk. And now, believe it or not, the first sign wasn't the fact I'm polishing off an entire setting of Chips Ahoy in one setting. That's not the first sign that I might have been a binge eater. The first sign was I'm drinking milk. I'm lactose intolerant. So every time I'm dipping that cookie in milk, I'm making a judgment call. Is it worth it? Is what I'm going to go through worth it? And I was making the decision, it was. So my body started going through changes. 6-packs became kegs. Ankles started becoming cankles. And this is the problem. I keep getting on the scale, and with the weight on the scale to what my body was doing didn't make sense. I'm still 202 pounds. The only problem is I'm no longer size 30, I'm size 38. So I had to get my head out of my backside and find some motivation, get on a bicycle, do something, do anything, you know what I'm saying? So I started working out again, and once I started working out again, I looked at pictures of like Chris Hemsworth, you know? Yeah, you know, you look him like, yeah, there he goes, a sexy motherfucker, Chris Hemsworth, Ryan Reynolds, right? You know what? I'm straight. I'm comfortable with myself, all right? I think my arms would look great with that guy's tattoos, but I don't like Neil's. So I'm comfortable with myself. So I decided to go through Playgirl, and I started looking at guys in Playgirl. Can't match that, can't match that, can't match that. So I had to go all the way back to 1978 where Burt Reynolds posed naked. All right, you know what? I can look like that naked. That's easier. That is 25 miles a week on a bicycle and 50 sit-ups a day. I can do that. I'm not in the Army anymore. And the best part is, everybody likes dad bods now. Great. Works for me. Bare minimum workout, hot chick, yeah. The only thing I gotta compete with is Shrek. And that movie made what, several $1 million? Yeah, shows you what I'm banking out, right? All right, everybody, I got the light. That is my time. My name is Marion the Gator Morrison. You have a good night. Thank you.
Keep it going for Marion. Hell yeah. It's on a fitness journey.